How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Monitor Comics, the channel where we talk about comic book making. Today's video was actually suggested by one of you. In this episode, we're going to be discussing whether bad art equates to bad comics or manga. Thank you once again, Oid TV, for the video suggestion. Comics are just a way to tell a story. Comics use visual elements to build worlds and characters that readers can relate with. The short answer for today's question is no. Bad art does not mean your comic is automatically bad. The same can be said for any visual medium. Just because you have $1 million camera, it doesn't mean you're going to be able to make a great movie. The same can be said in the comic community. Great art is acquired through years and years of hard work and studying. But at the end of the day, great art can only take a story so far. It's the writing and ideas that really keep your readers engaged with your work. Anybody could look at a comic and be like, oh, that page looks pretty. While yes, appealing art is a plus for comics, it's just eye candy. Very few readers will actually read through an entire comic book if it's only good on the surface. If the comic lacks substance, then it'll be that much harder to reel in your true fans. Let's take a look at some examples. The first creator that comes to my mind is One, the madman behind the hit manga series One Punch Man and Mob Psycho 100. For this example, I'll just talk about One Punch Man since it's the most recognizable generally. What many casual fans don't know about One Punch Man is that before it looked like this, it actually looked like this. One isn't just a manga writer, he considers himself the whole package. The original One Punch Man was a webcomic he wrote and illustrated himself. One's art style can be considered quote-unquote bad because he lacks the technical skills most pros possess. If we look at the specifics, we can point out imperfections like One's anatomy being off. We could say his action scenes are subpar at best. We could even say that his characters don't look appealing. While we could say all of this, One Punch Man is still one of the most successful titles from Young Jump. But why is this? One Punch Man had the potential, and the public saw it. One's storytelling, characters, and humor were all professional level. His ideas were enough to gain such a huge cult following. This only amplified when he caught the attention of a very talented artist who was inspired to help him bring his ideas to a much larger audience. Even without the great art though, One Punch Man was already an overnight success. One isn't the only successful case though. Just look at Hunter x Hunter, one of the best selling comics to come out of Shonen Jump. Just take a look at some of these pages from the original comics. Despite the technical level of the artist at some points, the work still holds up today and is one of the most popular shonen anime to date. Looking at more Western work, The Pervert by Remy Boydell is a book that comes to mind when I think about a good graphic novel with lackluster artwork. Naturally, I consider myself a formalist artist. Essentially that means I deem good art as something that looks like the mainstream art, like something you would see in Marvel or DC. The Pervert is not that. This book would fall into the iconoclast category. In other words, this artwork isn't the main point of the work, but the ideas and the message are what wants to get conveyed. The Pervert presents serious issues found within real life and satirizes it through the use of cringy artwork that you might find on DeviantArt. Despite the childlike style of the book, its message is still widely recognized and has won several awards. Funny enough, I only discovered this book because it was being taught in one of my college courses. If a cartoony style like this can succeed through writing alone, then that should speak volumes. Bad art does not mean a comic is bad. I was turned off when I first saw this book, as I am with most books, because I wasn't attracted to the artwork. I didn't think it looked realistic, I didn't think there was any effort in the backgrounds or effects, but after reading it, I actually really enjoyed the book. Art is a spectrum. On one end, you can say we have works like One Punch Man and Hunter x Hunter, where the quote-unquote textbook fundamentals of art are challenged by the author's skill level. On the other hand, you could say we have works like Vagabond and Berserk, where the pages look photorealistic and breathtaking. Everything in the middle can be deemed so-so, or mediocre in my opinion. Most manga I read fall into this category art-wise, because they all look the same. While having accurate anatomy and realistic backgrounds can be a major plus, I'd much rather read something stylized that has the artist's unique touch on it, instead of focusing so much on, does this look good? I think a better question to ask yourself is my unique voice shining through with my art? Quirky art can be expressive, so don't limit yourself by drawing in one particular way or art style. As someone who has sifted through many different art styles, my advice to you is to just experiment and have fun with it. No matter your skill level, if you want to make a comic, just make the comic. Just getting your work finished and out there is the biggest takeaway here. Don't make excuses like, I'm not at the level I want to be at yet. The experience and knowledge you gain through discipline is so valuable. Like Peter Parker told Miles Morales, it's just a leap of faith. You'll never feel ready to make your project, so just jump right into it head first. If you have a story you want to tell, then go out and tell it. Even if you fall, you'll still come out of it having tried something new. I hope some of this discussion resonated with you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any more of our comic workshops. Drop a comment down below. I love to hear your thoughts and suggestions. You can also check out my work using the social media links down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Keep creating, guys. I'll see you all in the next one.